Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Bhatta Sati Radha, Bhatta Sati Radha. Jaya Radha, Sati Radha, Bhatta Sati Radha. Jaya Gaurandita, 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 Jaya Gaurandita. Jaya Gaurandita, Jaya Gaurandita. Gaurandita, Jaya Gaurandita. Jaya Sitaram, Lakshmana, Sitaram, Lakshmana, Hanuman. Jaya Sitaram, Lakshmana, Hanuman. Sitaram, Lakshmana, Hanuman. Jaya Prahlad, Lakshmana, Prahlad, Lakshmana. Prahlad, Lakshmana, Jaya Prahlad, Lakshmana. Jaya Prahlad, Lakshmana. Prahlad, Lakshmana. Prahlad, Lakshmana, Jaya Prahlad, Lakshmana. Jaya Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Sri Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Sri Prabhupada. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gaura Hari Bol. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की श्रील प्रभुपाद की उपस्थित अभिभक्त वृंद की ताई गौर विमानंदी हरे
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for performing kirtan, but it can be with more enthusiasm. Little bit of practice is required. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Everyone. So we will continue our study and gaining knowledge from Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna. It is not required to. It is not required. It will only make disturbance. Remove this. Switch it. So it's on. This chapter is an amazing chapter. Vishwaroop, Krishna's universal form. No one in this world can say he has seen the entire universe. No possibility. But here, in this chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives Arjuna, and through Arjuna, he gives everyone the opportunity to be able to witness the entire universe at one place in one person, which has never ever happened before. You see, in other religions also, you are recording? In other religions also, there is some vision. You see, like Prophet Muhammad, he had a vision. What was his vision? That he could see the personalities in previous ages before him. He could see Ibrahim, he could see Jesus, he could see Moses and others. He says that he also saw the face of Allah. But not much description is there. Not much clarity is there. And even Lord Jesus Christ also says that he had vision. He could see the divine vision. But what was the result of that vision? Not much details are there. No such detail is there. But what Arjuna will see in this chapter, what divine vision Arjuna will witness, it is extraordinary. It has never ever happened before, and it never happened after also. That being in one place, in one person, he is able to see the entire gigantic cosmic creation. He is able to see and witness each and every personality who is of relevance and importance. So people believe in miracles. So there is no greater miracle than the miracle in the 11th chapter. To be able to witness the entire universal form in one place, in one person. So we're very fortunate that Krishna is giving this opportunity to all of us. How many of us are able to see, that is different, because we cannot see with our eyes. How we can see? We need to see the vision of heart. Whose heart is connected can see. Okay, so let us see. So we saw Arjuna's request in the first few verses that we discussed. First 4 verses we discussed. So Arjuna is making a request. What is Arjuna's request? That whatever you have spoken. In the second verse, he says, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity and have realized your inexhaustible glories. Though I see you here before me in your actual position as you are, you have described, I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. What form? The cosmic form. That how Krishna is the source and how is the cause of entire cosmic creation and manifestation. So it is not just a claim. Last time we discussed that anyone who makes a claim that he is God, so what we should ask him? Please show your universal form. Exhibit your universal. Is there anyone who can show the universal form? It is not possible. Okay. So we will recite the prayers and then we will go ahead. This is the 5th verse. Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Pad Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sadivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश धारिणे हरे कृष्णा। So in the last verse, we saw Arjuna is making a request. In the fourth verse, he said, if you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, this is also one very big question, that even if Krishna shows the universal form or the cosmic form, how many can behold? When Lord appeared in the form of Narsimdev, how many could behold? Many fainted uh, by seeing the enormous form. So just imagine what will be the universal form. Oh my Lord, oh Master of all mystics, then kindly show me that unlimited universal self. So after hearing Arjuna's request, Lord Shri Krishna responds. This is the fifth verse. We will continue from here, from the fifth verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Pashya Parth Rupani Shatasho Shata Sahasasha Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varna Kritani Cha Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Pashya Parth Rupani Shatashatha Saharsasha Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varna Kritani Cha. Recite. Bhagavan Uvacha Pashya Parth Rupani Satashodha Saharsasha Nana Vidhani Divyani Varna Akritani Cha. When I am reciting, you should look at word meaning. So many times I have said. If you look at word meaning, then your fear of Sanskrit will be over. Because you will know. Simple. Recite. Okay. Recite.
Sri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Pashya Partha Rupani Satasho Atha Saharsasha Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varna Akritani Cha. Varna is so many Varna is we have Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. These are all called Varna. Yeah, classes. Varna. And Akritani means various forms. Akriti, you understand? Huh? So various Varna and also various Nana Varna. Varna is the colors and Akritani are the forms. So you will see in one place so many varieties and variegatedness. So in a way, Krishna is preparing Arjuna. Before he can come, he can exhibit this form, for Arjuna to be able to realize what this form is. Because it's very difficult. Something comes into being which we have no conception. So how we will relate what it is? So Krishna is educating Arjuna. Okay, good. Mataji's, ladies. Okay, you want to say that?
Pashya Parth Sri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Pani
Pashya Partha Rupani Shatasho Atha Saharsasha Nana Vidhani Divyani
Kritini Cha
Nana Varna Kritani Cha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha पश्चिमे पार्थ रूपाणि षटशोऽथ सहर्षश नानाविधानि दिव्यानि नानावर्णाकृतीनि च. Okay. So what Krishna is saying that Pashya means to see. Why he is to say to see? That please see with attention. Why? What you will see now, you would have never seen before. Not only you would have never seen before, you would have not even heard before. Because this, what I'm going to show you before, has never been shown to anyone anywhere. One may say that Krishna exhibited his Vishwaroop even when he was a child to Mother Yashoda, but not to this intensity, what he will show here. That was only a fragment of it, a very small part of it. The detail that with Krishna will exhibit his Vishwaroop here, he has never exhibited, nor in the Kaurav Sabha, when he dispelled the illusion of Duryodhana. But to the extent and the Kala Rupam which he will show here, he has not exhibited. That he never showed to Mother Yashoda. He will never show Kala Rupa to Mother Yashoda, which is showed here. So it says, Pashame Partha, that behold, see, what? Satasha. Shata means 100. And also Saharsasha, thousands. So 100,000 is how much? 1 lakh. So he says hundreds and thousands. How many Rupam Krishna is going to be exhibiting? Hundreds and thousands of forms. His Rupam, his opulences. Whatever he has spoken before that he will exhibit, whatever he has not spoken, that also he will exhibit. So it is Shatasho Atha Shaharsasha.
Sir, the Lord Krishna ever exhibited this?
If Arjuna is there. If he will not show it to anyone and everyone. Don't speculate here. Here, first let us know what Krishna is telling us, Arjuna. We have to be in the footsteps of Arjuna. Arjuna did not challenge that we are saying Abhut Purva means what? It will neither was there in the Purva nor will be in the future. He already declared that. And someone wants to see, it is there in Bhagavad Gita. If he develops the devotional divine vision, then he can see from here. Actually, we cannot see the spiritual things from the material eyes. How we can see? Through the ears. Through the ears. How we know about the soul? Has anyone seen the soul? So how we know about the soul? By hearing from Bhagavad Gita. There is no detail anywhere about soul in any literature apart from Bhagavad Gita. Because how can anyone comment? On what basis? When there is no understanding, there is no realization, no experience. So he's saying that he will exhibit, he will manifest hundreds and thousands of forms. And then he says, Nana Vidhani Divyani. So he will also exhibit many other divine forms. Nana Varna. Varna is also color. Varna is one is the class and the other is the color. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam. Sangopangastu Parshadam. So the person of Krishna Varna means he is bluish black. Person who is of Lord Chaitanya's Varna, he is golden. So Varna also means color. So he says that not only you will see the form, you will see many, many colors. Because the Supreme Lord appears in every yuga in different colors. Nana Varna and Akritani cha. The Supreme, see the translation. the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see now my opulences, hundreds and thousands of varied, divine, and multicolored forms." So it is not something which is illusionary or it is imaginary. Krishna will exhibit actually. Arjuna wanted to see the purport. Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in his universal form, which although a transcendental form is just manifested for the cosmic manifestation. So this form which Krishna is going to exhibit to Arjuna, the universal form, this form is not an eternal. Krishna does not exhibit this. Why? Because this is not exhibited in the spiritual world. This manifestation, because this is the universal form of the Vishwarup, this is pertaining to this material world. So in this material world, what happens is the material world is manifest and it is unmanifest. When it is manifest? First here. I'm asking when the universe is manifest. When the universe becomes manifest? Yeah, when Brahma is born. Very good. When Brahma is born. In the day of Brahma, the universe is manifested. And when there is Brahma's night, it becomes unmanifest. Similarly, when we have a body, when the soul gets the body from the mother, the soul becomes manifest, he is born. And when the soul leaves the body, then it what becomes? It becomes unmanifest. Isn't it? So that is the phenomena in this creation. Everything is temporary. Everything is cyclical. It will manifest and it will unmanifest. Like the sun. The sun does not take birth and sun does not die. What happens with the sun? It manifests. The day begins. And when the sun unmanifests, then we say it is night. Isn't it? So this universal form that Krishna is going to exhibit now is not a, when it means it is manifest and unmanifest, that means it is not spiritual. Spiritual means eternal. No change. So this form is not a spiritual form. This is not in the spiritual world. This form is only for the material creation, for the material world. So Krishna will exhibit the form which is for this universal. He will not exhibit the spiritual world from here. It is just manifested for this cosmic manifestation and therefore is subject to temporary time of this material nature. As the material nature is manifested and not manifested, similarly this universal form of Krishna is manifested and non-manifested. It is not eternally situated in the spiritual sky like Krishna's other form. What are Krishna's other form which are eternally manifested? Okay. What is that form? Yes.
Yeah.
The way when your big brother is speaking, why you have to poke yourself? What is his form in Golok Vrindavan? Huh? Huh? Raslila. We are very much captivated by Raslila. Of course, Krishna plays Ras also. Huh? Yeah, very good. This is the proper answer. Krishna's two-handed beautiful form. This is called Shyam Sundar, which attracts the heart of everyone. So in his two-handed beautiful form, he is always playing the flute. Krishne ka yate ka khela sarvottam nara lila narvaputahara swarupa gopavesha murlikara navakishora natavara. So this is the eternal form. Gopavesha. This Gopavesha is the eternal form. And he is always murlikara. He is always playing the flute. And he is Navakishora. He is always ever youthful. And Natavara means in his dancing form, in his threefold dancing, three-band dancing. That is Krishna's eternal form. And what are the other forms? You can, why this only child has to contribute, why others are silent? See, the more you participate, the more you will get the benefit, the more you will feel spiritually enlightened. Our Srila Prabhupada says, if you want to lick the honey, you have to uncap the bottle. If you keep the bottle capped, however you may lick, you will not get the taste. समझ में आया ना? शहद को बोतल के बाहर से चाटेंगे तो क्या समझ में आएगा? कुछ नहीं समझ में आएगा, कोई स्वाद नहीं मिलेगा। तो अंदर उतरिए, बताइए और कौन कौन से कृष्ण के फॉर्म है जो स्पिरिचुअल फॉर्म है? No, you have already answered. Those who have not answered. हाँ, कहना तो हो गया ना, कहना तो हो गया। हाँ बोलो। हाँ, wait. Don't react. I am talking about Krishna. Why you are bringing Arjuna here? Huh? Who is the brother? Balaram. Balaram is also there. Krishna's expansion is Balaram. Balaram has an eternal form in Golok Vrindavan. And wait. All the Vishnu forms. All the Vishnu forms. Vaman, Rama, then Narsimha. Yeah, it's 400 Vishnu forms. All the Vishnu forms. So the spiritual world is how much? It is 2/3. The spiritual world is 2/3. And material world is only 1/3. Okay. So this is not Krishna's eternal form. So devotees are not inclined to this form. Devotees are not interested in this. Who is interested in these forms? Those who do not have any relation with Krishna. Outside, you see, many times I have spoken with people outside, those who claim that they are, knowing Gita. Although we never claim that we know Gita, it is impossible because Krishna is spoken by Krishna, Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. Krishna is unlimited, Bhagavad Gita is also unlimited. We are just trying to collect some grains of knowledge from Gita. So those who claim to know Gita, so many times we ask them that what inspires you the most in Bhagavad Gita? What is their answer? Universal. Universal. This is the form which Arjuna will say that you please wind up. I don't want to say. Because it is not eternal. It is not eternal. It is not completely spiritual. This universal form of Krishna is manifested and non-manifested. It is not eternally situated in the spiritual sky like Krishna's other form. As far as the devotee is concerned, he is not eager to see the universal form. But because Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in this way, Krishna reveals this form. Now, Krishna also has no desire to reveal this form. This universal form is not possible to be seen by any ordinary man. Not only ordinary man, not even by the most advanced. Krishna must give one the power to see it. This is the position. You know, that like someone is working in a big organization, like say ISRO. I have one devotee friend who is a big scientist in ISRO. So many, scientists are working, like even in your IARI. So whatever data system you have, whatever structure you have, not the operator will have access to all the data. Will he have access to all the data? No. He is confined to his restriction or limit. Then a senior ranking scientist may have higher access, isn't it? Which is on more confidential part of the data. Then the director may have more higher access. And then maybe the minister may have the, not even entire. Prime Minister may have the entire access. So similarly, if the access is not there, how will he be able to see? So empowerment means that Krishna is giving both the power, and the power means to have the access, to be able to access. If the access is not there, one cannot see. Otherwise, also, our vision, it is within a range. Well, I'm not remembering what is it called. What is the unit called to see light? Huh? Lumens, yeah. So there is minimum and maximum lumens. There is a range within which the human eyes can see. If the lumens are more, then also we cannot see. If it becomes pitch dark here, can you see? And we have so much of faith and trust and proud to say that seeing is believing. What can we see? When it is dark, what happens to these eyes? They become useless. We need the light from outside to be able to see. So Krishna is removing the impediments. Krishna is empowering Arjuna to be able to see. First, Krishna is enlightening Arjuna. He is giving an orientation. That he is telling that, see, my dear, what I am going to reveal now, what you have asked, it is beyond your capacity to behold. So first, what you have to do, you have to scale up, both internally and externally. Externally, Krishna is empowering so that he can see. But also Krishna is enlightening, educating him that what I am going to show now, I have never shown anyone before. So Krishna is giving a preparatory course to him to be able to see the form. Okay. So good so far? Understood what Krishna said? Okay, now we move to the next verse. I'll take the questions. Oh, what is your question?
After see,
First, let us prepare. Let us see. But let us be step after step. Na? Let us move another step. So what Krishna is going to reveal, Krishna will speak here. Pashyadityan vasun rudran Ashvino marutastatha Bahuni adrisht purvani Pashyascharya bharata Pashyadityan vasun rudran Ashvino marutastatha Bahuni adrisht purvani Pasyascharya bharata. Those who have not recited, everyone should be able to recite. There's no difficulty. Yeah, recite. Pashyadityan vasun rudran Ashvino marutastata Bahuni adrishta purvani Pasyascharya bharata. Recite. आप recite करें. Pashyadityan vasun rudran Ashvino marutasatha Adrishta Bahuni adrishta purvani Pasyascharya bharata. Ladies. Yes, yeah, go ahead. Holy. Pashyadityan vasun rudran Ashvino marutasatha Bahuni adrishtam purvani Pasyascharya bharata. You are ladies. Here. I said ladies. Good. Very good. You should recite, every day recite. And in this month of Purushottam Mass, you will get a great benefit. It is multiplied how many times? At least 1,000 times. 1,000 times. So why let it go? So what Krishna is again using the word Pashya. Pashya means to see. So Krishna is preparing Arjuna that you will be able to see. You see, if you go to some place, like we go to some, historic place or some new place, if you just land up there and you come back, and when someone else will speak the glories of that place, what will be our reaction? What is our normal reaction? Huh? There is so much, but I saw only very less. I could see. So it is not, unless and until your consciousness is prepared, we cannot see. So that is why before we go to any yatra, or whenever we go to yatra, we sit there and we speak, we narrate, we tell the glories, the importance, and what are the places to see. We try to put focus because our mind is what? It is very restless. It does not allow us to see. It does not allow us to hear. So what we have to do? We have to prepare. So Krishna is preparing Arjuna's consciousness. He's saying, Pashya Aditya. How many Adityas are there? 12. Where did Krishna speak about Adityas? Which is the verse? Don't speculate. This is not good. This is not a proper student. Student means he should be knowing. If he's not knowing, then he should look in the reference. Which verse is there where Krishna is talking about? What did he say amongst the Aditya? What he is?
Some Vishnu.
Aditya Nam Aham Vishnu. So he says, so he will not only show the Vishnu form, he will show all the Adityas. There he said that Aditya Nam Aham Vishnu. But now what is he saying? He's not saying just see Vishnu. He says Pash Aditya. So Krishna will exhibit all the sons of Aditya. All the Adityas will be visible. Where? In this universal form. And not only just the Adityas will be visible, the Vishnu form will be visible. Vasun. How many Vasus were there? 8. Huh? 8. 8. 8 Vasus. So all the 8 Vasus. Then Rudran. What did, here first, what did Krishna say about Rudra? Shankarash Chashmi Rudranam. He said that. So now see, Krishna will not only speak theory, he will give the demonstration also. That how he is the source and how he is the root of all those Rudras. So he will exhibit all the Rudras. Of course, Lord Shiva will also be exhibited. Lord Vishnu will also be exhibited. And the others also will be exhibited. Then Ashwino, there are 2 Ashwino Kumar. So he will exhibit them also. And the Maruts, how many Maruts are there? What did Krishna speak about the Maruts? Which verse? Look there, not in my face. It is there in the book. Huh? What is the verse? In the 10th chapter, we have heard about it. Which is the verse? What is the verse, my dear? 21. No, that is Aditya. I am talking about the Maruts.
Krishna said the Marichi is Marichi. Verse number 2.
Verse number?
Marichi Marutams.
Marichi Maruta. Marichi Maruta. That is true. That is also 21. Yes. So he will not only show the Marich. He said that Marich is the one who is representing the Maruts. And where are the Maruts coming from? Me. So he will exhibit all of them. Marutas Tatha. Tatha means also. and Bahuni. And what I am going to exhibit to you is Adrishta Purvani, that this form nobody has been able to see before. Why? Because this is Ashcharyani. Pashya Ashcharyani Bharata. This is very, very mystical. This is something which is never ever been showed, or never ever been spoken, or never ever been imagined. This is what? This is Ashcharya. This is the most magical form, the most uh, grandeur form which Krishna is going to exhibit. Look at the translation. O best of the Bharatas, see here the different manifestations of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwani Kumaras, and all other demigods. Prabhupada is including. So all other demigods. How many demigods are there? 33 crore. All will be shown. All will be shown. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before. So what Krishna is going to exhibit now, this is unprecedented. This is the right word. It is unprecedented. No one ever in history has been able to know about it. Even though Arjuna was a personal friend of Krishna and the most advanced of learned men, it was still not possible for him to know everything about Krishna. That is not possible for anyone to know everything about Krishna. To what extent we can know about Krishna? To the extent he reveals himself. Here it is stated that humans have neither heard nor known of this form and manifestations. Now Krishna reveals this wonderful. This is very, very mystical. So mystical that neither the humans nor the demigod, no one in the creation, even Brahma, no one has ever witnessed this kind of universal form. So this is Ashcharyat. This is the greatest wonder. All other wonders are not wonders, they're all blunders. They are big blunders. What is the biggest blunder? Which Yudhishthir Maharaj says. Ahani ahani bhutani gachanti yamalaya. That the human beings are seeing that gradually all their near and dear ones, they are going to the abode of Yamaraj. Ahani ahani bhutani gachanti yamalaya. Yes or no? 2 days back, I heard that one of my known person, I called him to come. He said, प्रभु जी हमारे यहाँ कुछ चले गए. वो कहाँ जा रहे हैं? बोले उनकी क्रिया में जा रहे हैं. मैंने आज पूछा आज कहाँ हो? उसकी वाइफ बोले उधर घूमने गई है. So this is the position, and everyone is going into the abode of Yamaraj. But Shesh Sthavra, those who are still here, Shesh Sthavra Ikchanti, what they are thinking? That I will never have to go to that place. Kim Ashcharya Mataparam. What can be a bigger wonder than this? That they are seeing that everyone is forced to go to the abode of the Yamaraj. They have to leave these bodies. But they are never ever accepting or preparing for their departure. Is anyone preparing for the departure? They will live as if they are born forever. They will never die. So this is the greatest wonder of this material creation, illusion. The Diva is born in illusion, he lives in illusion, and ultimately he will die in illusion. Human life has gone complete waste. Sometimes we say there is Samshan Vairagi. Have you heard? Samshan Vairagi? Till the time you are in the cremation, you think that someday I have to leave this problem. But as soon as you leave cremation, you leave this idea also. Then you will live again, as if you will live forever. But this is the real Ashcharya which Krishna is revealing here, that he will manifest everyone and everything in one place, in one person. That is himself. Okay, let us see further this magical, mystical form. Iha ekastham jagat krishnam. Very simple. Iha ekastham jagat krishnam. Pasya adyasa characharam. Mam dehe gudakesha. Yachanya drishtumikshasi. Swapnaja, this is 11th chapter, verse number 7. You are in the same verse? Okay.
Dr.
Iha ekastham jagat krishnam. Pasya adyasa charachara. Mam dehe gudakesha. Yachanya drishtumikshasi. What is so abhutpurvam? What is so mystical? What is so unprecedented? Iha ekastham jagat krishnam. Just by standing here in this one place. We are here in this place, in this room. Do we know what is happening in the department? Can we know? We don't know even what is happening in the next. Can we know? No. So he's saying, just by remaining here in that one place, Iha ekastham, and what Jagat Krishnam. You can see what all is happening in the entire universe. Jagat Krishna. Krishna has spoken about this. Jagat Krishnam. Where? Huh? Tell me the verse. You should know. You should become thorough in Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada said, like lawyers. When you are having an argument in the court, who will win? Who knows every section, subsection, subsection of subsection, everything should be known. Then he can speak with authority and he can refute all arguments. Every day spend 15 minutes, just 15 minutes. I was hearing one documentary yesterday on Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada gave 22,000 pages of books. And what was the average? Just 6 pages a day in 12 years. What is our situation? 12 into how many years? If you daily read only one page of Bhagavad Gita, only one page of Bhagavad Gita every day, in 2 years you will complete the study. In 12 years, how many times you will complete the study? 6 times. And believe me, if you do it after 2 times, you will see Krishna will be very pleased. From Krishna comes the remembrance. Matta smritir jnanam apohanapcha. Krishna says, from me comes remembrance and forgetfulness. When Krishna sees the person is sincere, so even if you don't know, Krishna will give you the revelation. So he's saying, Iha ekastham jagat Krishnam. It is the 7th chapter. What is the verse? 7.5. 7.5 or 6. Just see. Aham Krishnasya jagata prabhava pralayastata. 6. Etad yonini bhutani sarvani iti upadharya. Krishna says that by me, Aham Krishnasya jagata prabhava pralayastata. That I am both the cause of this world, and prabhava means the origin, and pralaya means the dissolution. So he is saying, I will show you whatever I have spoken. So whatever Krishna has spoken in the 7th chapter, whatever he has spoken in the 8th chapter, not so much in the 8th chapter, about his energy, about his opulences, mainly in the 7th chapter, 9th chapter, and more so in the 10th chapter. All of it Krishna will exhibit in the 10th chapter. All of it will be shown here. Pasya adyasa charachanam. What do you want to say? Your voice is not reaching me. Come here and sit. Come here. You want to recite the slow? You want to recite the slow? I'll give you the next chance. Don't worry. Wait. I have not completed the class. I have time till 8:30. If we can even focus for 1 hour, it is very good. It is excellent. Pashya adya sa characharam. Chara means that can move. And achara means that which cannot move. So what cannot move? Oceans, mountains. Krishna will exhibit everything. All that which is moving also, all that which is not moving also. And where he will show Mama Dehe Gula Kesha. I will show you right here in this body. Yadcha Anya Drishtum Ikshasi. Anything else that you desire to wish, whatever you have asked, even beyond. Wait, where are you going? Here. Try to here. Want to drink water? Okay. Go and come back soon. So, O Arjuna, whatever you wish to see the translation. Behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see. And whatever you may want to see in the future, everything moving and non-moving is here completely in one place. That is why it is Adrishtapurva. It has never happened. No one has ever heard it or seen it before, or imagined it even. No one can see the entire universe while sitting in one place. Even the most advanced scientists cannot see what is going on in other parts of the universe. What to say of other parts of the universe, or the near part of the room also. We don't know. But a devotee like Arjuna can see everything that exists in any part of the universe. Krishna gives him the power to see anything he wants to see. Past, present, and future. Thus, by the mercy of Krishna, Arjuna is able to see everything. This is very, very important. This is one principle that we should be able to accept and apply. That if we satisfy Krishna, then what will happen is our vision will expand. Our consciousness will expand. And we will be able to see and know that what is happening and what will happen. Very important principle. But it will not happen to anyone and everyone. It can only happen to those select few who are accepting the principle that Krishna is giving here. So because that power will come from where? It will come from Krishna only. That is why we see our Acharya, the spiritual master, they were able to see the future and speak what will happen. When Prabhupada was taking a temple in Juhu, everyone said, why you are wasting your resource, Swamiji? No one will come here. Prabhupada said, in future, this will be the most important landmark in Mumbai. Many places. Prabhupada took some churches in US. And those churches, there was no one going. Because churches are now vacant. Nobody goes. So Prabhupada said, we will take them. And then what he will do? We will convert them into Krishna temple. But no one comes here, Swamiji. They are completely abandoned. Only the pigeons come to pass stool. Prabhupada said no. And this has happened. So they can see. So Prabhupada is saying here, anything you want to see, past, present, and future. If we can please Krishna, then we can have this universal vision or the expansion of consciousness. Then Krishna says finally in the 8th verse, so Krishna is now prepared Arjuna. Krishna has told Arjuna that what all you will see everything. You'll be able to see anything and everything. Whatever you have desired, or whatever you may have not desired. Whatever exists in this creation, everything will be exhibited to you. And but to be able to do that, say that Krishna says, Na tumam sakya se drishtum anaineva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashame yogam aishwaram na tumam sakya se drashtum aneneva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashame yogam aishwaram. Recite. Na tumam shakya se drishtum aneneva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashyame yogam aishwaram. Very good. You should come and sit here. You are, not visible from there. So your height is less. You come and sit here. Okay. Recite those who have not recited so far. You sit here. So I can see you. And you can hear me. Na tumam sakya drishto aneneva swachakshusa devyam dadami te chakshu pashame yogameshwaram. So what Krishna is saying, na tumam sakya drishtum. It is not just by your eyes or your ability to see or your intelligence. Many times, how do we see things? Through our intelligence, through our ability. Yeah. This is na tumam sakya drishtum. All this will not help you to be able to see what I am going to manifest. Aneneva swachakshusha. So it is not possible to see you with your swachakshusa, with your own chakshus. Chakshu. Chakshu means eyes. Then divyam dadami te chakshu. I am going to bestow to you. I am going to grant you the divine vision. What is the divine vision? That you will be able to see Pashyame. Again and again, Krishna is using the word Pashya. What he will be able to see? Yogam and Aishwaryam. Krishna's mystical potency is Krishna's mystical opulences. To be able to see that how he is the root, how is the source, how is the foundation, how is the cause of all and everything. So without Krishna's mercy, one cannot see. What can one see? One cannot see his own soul. What to say of soul? We cannot see our mind. We cannot see our intelligence. We cannot see. So unless and until Divyam Dadami Te Chakshu happens, we cannot see anything. What is our seeing? We will think that we are this body. So Krishna is saying that therefore I give you divine eyes. This is why we say, Om Agyana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruvena. So we are born with this Charma Chakshu. But what can we see from this Charma Chakshu? Within the range of lumens. But anything spiritual to be able to see, what we want to receive, we want to receive the empowerment. And who will empower? Krishna and his representative. Krishna empowered Arjuna and Krishna has empowered his devotees. So the devotees, those who have this empowerment, they can see and they can empower others to be able to see. So before starting Bhagavad Gita, we are always praying that please give me that divine vision. Please remove my ignorance. Om Agyana timirandasya. We are born in the darkest of ignorance. Jnananjana shalakya. Give us the anjana of jnana. People apply anjana na, to beautify their eyes, have to be beautified with eyes of knowledge. Then one can see the torchlight of knowledge. Jnananjana shalakya. Chakshurun militam yena. Pleased with Arjuna. And Krishna is bestowing Arjuna the access, the power, the divinity to be able to behold what Krishna is going to exhibit now. But you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulence. Behold. Pashyame yoga aishwarya. Previously, Krishna spoke. What is Krishna's yoga aishwarya? In the 9th chapter, Krishna spoke about yoga aishwarya. What is Krishna's yoga aishwarya? Anyone remembers? Yes. What is yoga aishwarya? You have to study. 9th chapter, you have to really study. 7th chapter, 8th chapter, 9th chapter, 10th chapter, these are the heart of Bhagavad Gita. I told you, 9th and 10th chapter is the heart of Bhagavad Gita. Middle 6 chapters are the essence of Bhagavad Gita, and 9th and 10th chapter is the essence of the essence of Bhagavad Gita. What is Krishna's yoga aishwarya? He has explained in the 9th chapter. I have explained so many times that although Krishna is the source of this material creation, everything rests on him. But he is not in this material creation. He is aloof. He is detached. This is yoga aishwarya. So Krishna will exhibit that yoga aishwarya here. How that he is the source and everything depends on him. But he is not dependent. He is completely independent. That is not possible in this world. So Krishna will reveal that. Prabhupada says, a pure devotee does not like to see Krishna in any form except his form with two hands. That is his most sweet form. A devotee must see his universal form by his grace, not with the mind, but with spiritual eyes. To see the universal form of Krishna, Arjuna is told not to change his mind, but his vision. This is very important. What changed when Arjuna fought the battle of Kurukshetra? What changed? His vision was changed. Did the circumstances change? Did Bhishma left the Kaurava's side and came to Arjuna's side? No. Drona did it change? Nothing changed. What changed? Arjuna got the vision. His illusion was over. He got the spiritual vision. So in our life also, we are having so much of needless struggle and anxiety. Why? Because we don't have the right perspective. So Prabhupada is saying that Arjuna is told not to change his mind, but to change his vision. The universal form of Krishna is not very important. That will be clear in the subsequent verses. Yet because Arjuna wanted to see it, the Lord gives him the particular vision required to see that universal form. And why Arjuna desired? Actually, we have discussed that Arjuna has no desire. Because Arjuna is completely convinced that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has already accepted that. He has already glorified Krishna. But in future, no one else, no such a imposter can come and claim that he is the Supreme Lord. So Krishna is being requested by Arjuna that if somebody claims that he is the Supreme Person, then he has to pass this test to show the universal. At least people can have this direction in life. Otherwise, we accept any Tam, Tom, Dick, and Harry to be God. Prabhupada said, when Prabhupada was preaching in America, that every day in the American airport, one God is incarnating. And people are so foolish, they are going and garlanding him and falling at his feet. And he is saying that I will also make you God. I am God and I will make you God. It is so cheap. Devotees who are correctly situated in a transcendental relationship. Oh, it's a big purport. Yes. Anyway, that cover. Devotees who are correctly situated in the transcendental relationship with Krishna are attracted by loving features, not by a godless display of opulence. The playmates of Krishna and friends of Krishna and the parents of Krishna never want Krishna to show his opulence. How we are attracted? We are attracted only by opulence. Everyone will know who is the richest man in the world. Yeah? Keep track of who is the richest man in the world. Why? Because the desire is there to become one. If given a chance, we should be that person. Everyone knows who is the president of America. Why? Because that is the most powerful position. The desire is there to become one. So whoever has opulence, what attracts us? Not the person. Because the person possesses the opulence, so we try to follow him. We are not after the person. We are after his opulence. Vibhuti. What are the opulences? What are the 6 opulences which attract anyone and everyone? What are 6 opulences? First is beauty. First is beauty. Second is knowledge. Knowledge. Yeah. Where is Dayashil? Why is he out? What is the verse? Tell me the verse. Aishwaryasya samagrasya Veerasya yashashriya. Then Jnana Vairagya Cheva. So it is, first is the beauty, second is the knowledge, third is the strength. Strength. Fourth is what? Richness. Then fifth is discipline. No, you are not attracted by it. Are you attracted by discipline? Unless and until your vision changes, you become spiritual. What are the other two? Fame. Very good. Fame. And that is also, which is called renunciation, vairagya. This also, unless and until a person is spiritually inclined, it will not attract. We are very fascinated by to see people's renunciation. Renunciation means they have the opportunity, but they don't avail. They are not attracted. It's called renunciation, vairagya. Okay, let's go further. So, like those who are very close to the Prime Minister or those who are very close to the king, if the king behaves with them like a king or like the Prime Minister, what the family members will feel? Will they get very good reciprocation? No. So they say, you may have seen, many times the wife will tell the husband that, please, you are the chairman, leave your chairmanship in the office. When you are here, I am the chairwoman. So here, so the playmates of Krishna, the friends of Krishna, and the parents of Krishna never want Krishna to show his opulence. In Vrindavan, he remains a coward. He never shows his opulence. He never ever shows his opulence. Why? Because he has to exchange loving reciprocation. Then it cannot happen. They are so immersed in pure love that they do not know even that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the loving exchange, they forget that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that the boys who play with Krishna are all very highly pious souls. And after many, many births, they are able to play with Krishna such boys do not know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They take him as a personal friend. Therefore, Shukdev Goswami recited this verse, very beautiful verse. Ittam satam brahma swapna sukhanubhutya dasyam gatanam paradevatena maya shritanam naradarakena sakham virajo krita punya punjaha. Here is the Supreme Person who is considered the impersonal Brahman by great sages, the Supreme Personality of Godhead by devotees, and a product of material nature by ordinary man. Now these boys who have performed many pious activities in their past lives are playing with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even Brahma was bewildered. When Brahma saw that Krishna is playing like a cowherd boy with all the cowherd, he said, how can he be the Supreme Person? He was bewildered. And what he said, let me test. If he is the Supreme Person, I will leave him alone and I will kidnap everyone else. And let me see what he can do. And what happened? Krishna manifested, and like Krishna also showed some part of his magic to Brahma. What he did, he expanded and became exactly like all the cowherd boys, all the calves. Not only the boys and the calves, exactly everything what they were having. And when they went back home, their mothers and their father were showing much more affection than what they were showing to their own sons. And the cows were licking the calves much more. And in their udder bags, the milk became much more. Why? Because Krishna was sucking it. And everyone is astonished why it is happening. Balram is so astonished. What has happened to the Vrajvasis? So Krishna exhibited some part of his mystical opulence even to Brahma. And Brahma was bewildered. Now this was, okay. The fact is that the devotee is not concerned with seeing the Vishwarup, the universal form. But Arjuna wanted to see is to substantiate Krishna's statement that in the future people could understand Krishna not only theoretically or philosophically presented himself as the supreme, but actually presented himself as such to Arjuna. Arjuna must confirm this because Arjuna is the beginning of the Parampara system. Those who are actually interested in understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna and if follow in the footsteps of Arjuna, should understand that Krishna is not only theoretically presented himself as the Supreme, but actually revealed himself as the Supreme. So that is the purpose of Krishna revealing. That is the purpose of Arjuna asking. So this is the relationship. That Arjuna wants the glory of Krishna to be known. And Krishna wants the glory of Arjuna to be known. The Lord gives Arjuna the necessary power to see his universal form because he knew that Arjuna did not particularly want to see it as we have already explained. So I will stop here. So Krishna has given his orientation program to Arjuna and he has empowered Arjuna. And from the next session, we will see that Arjuna will be able to see the form. Krishna will start manifesting this universal gigantic form. Want to see? So we will see in the verses of Bhagavad Gita this form. Okay, what is your question? Why did Arjuna? Trouble that we will come to see. I will express. Not only Arjuna, anyone and everyone will be aghasted. We don't know another form. Do you know the form? No? When we will hear what he will exhibit, he will exhibit the Kala Rupa. Everyone is very fearful of Kala. If the Kal Purush comes in front of us, what will happen? It is Ghoram. It is very fearful. Oh. Should I have any purposeful question to what we have discussed? We discussed 4 verses. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. What verses we discussed? Online viewers, If you have your question, you can also ask. Manoram, you're hearing?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I have 1 or 2 minutes. If you have any question, you have any question? Arjuna is called Gulakesh because Arjuna has this extraordinary ability. Gulaka means sleep. Wait. Gulaka means sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. We sleep in the night, na? What is our situation? The conditioned stage, we have to sleep. We cannot remain awake. Can we remain awake? No. So if we remain awake, what will happen? Not only the body is fatigued, the brain does not work. Arjuna has this extraordinary ability that he has conquered sleep. So Arjuna is called Gulakesh. And what is Krishna called? Rishikesha. You see the verse number 1.15. First chapter, 15th verse. Very beautiful verse. Opened? Page number 43. Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadatta Dhananjaya. Okay. Okay. So Krishna is Rishikesha. Rishikesha means he is the master and controller of our mind and senses. He controls. Actually, this is why Bhagavad Gita is so important, because if one becomes a devotee, then his mind can be controlled by Krishna. And Krishna will only control the mind and senses of those who are surrendered to Krishna. Not anyone and everyone who have taken shelter of Krishna. So Krishna is Rishikesha and Arjuna is Gulakesha. See, in the second chapter, 9th verse, Arjuna is called Gulakesha. Eva Muktva Gulakesha. 2.9. Yeah, both the names are coming here. Eva Muktva Rishikesha Gulakesha Parattama. Na Yotsaiti Govindam Uktvam Tushnim Bahuva. So Krishna is Rishikesha and Arjuna is Gulakesha. So sleep also means ignorance. When we sleep, you know what happens in the sleep? We have no cognizance. We have no control of our existence. We go into complete oblivion. It is like, we shut down our computer or your mobile phone. And what happens? Everything goes down. Now you have the system of cloud. As soon as you switch off, everything is off. And when you switch on, everything comes back. But Arjuna is very extraordinary. That is why once his spiritual teacher, his martial art teacher, Drona, he said that never ever ask Arjuna to eat in dark. Never ask Arjuna to eat in dark. He never allowed. You know why? Because once it happened, they were eating, it was dark, and the lamp was burning. They were in forest. And what happened? The wind blew and the lamp was turned down. But Arjuna saw that he could pick up the morsel and put it in his mouth. When he said the morsel is not going in the ear, it is not going in the nose, it is not going in the mouth, it is going in the mouth, that means I can practice also in the night. And he picked up his Gandiva. Arjuna was such a student that whatever Drona taught, the same day he excelled. He would not wait for next day. That is why he was the favorite student. whether it is day or whether it is night. Whatever lesson is given, unless and until he has perfected, he will not stop. With his such immense practice and his determination and his desire, he was able to win he was conquering the sleep. One more personality conquered sleep. Who is that? Lakshmana. How? Because of his attitude to serve Lord Ram. He could conquer sleep. And what about us? We are every day conquered by sleep. Yes or no? Every day. Wake up in the morning, see what is the situation. We should wake up in Brahma Muhurat. Why we are not able to wake up? We are conquered by sleep. So Arjuna has this very special ability. He is Gudakesh. He has such control over his senses. When he went to the heavenly planets, the celestial girl there, Urvashi, approached him, but he could say no. And here, even big sages, when Urvashi come, their meditation is lost. So Arjuna was a man of merit. He had extraordinary merit. That is why he received Bhagavad Gita. Krishna did not speak Bhagavad Gita unless and until he found a right candidate. That is Arjuna. Okay, I have over time. Dolamani will have tough time. So I don't want to delay. Thank you all very much for your attention. And we have prasad for you, all of you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Tata I God Premanande.